um, hey, I have no idea what to say. Um, I guess I could start off by saying we hit 100 subscribers. Big deal. What the freak? Whatever. It's a big deal for me, okay? Because it took from my old account to this account in almost a year to get to 100, which is actually pretty impressive because it actually almost took me 3 years to get to. On my old account, it took me like 2 to 3 years to get to at least like 80. So it's a big deal for me. And I was thinking, because some of my friends at school was like, "Oh, what you gonna do when you get to 100?" Shout out to Stuff Be Like. Search him up on YouTube and go subscribe to him as well. He was like, what you gonna do?" I was like, "I don't know." And I finally thought of it. This might be pretty lame. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through all my videos and ranking them from best to worst. And I'll give them like a little rating at the end, whatever. And, so that's what I'm gonna do. Cause like with these videos, without these videos, I wouldn't even be here. So I will be I will not be including Gaming or Hero Academy. Those are the two series that I will not be including. I might do those, later, you know, for like, I don't know, like 200 or maybe 150. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to just stick with the main videos, nothing too crazy. Um, and the number one video is actually the video playing right now. Monty Gets Jinxed. And right now, the day I'm filming this, it's March like, I don't know, like 11th or something. And this video was so, I loved it. This video was so, I loved it. Like if you don't say you liked it, I would probably be like, okay, what do you not like? Because in my eyes, this is the best video on my YouTube channel, hands down. Like, no better. None of my videos. At the time of recording this is my favorite video, and it gets no better than this video right here. Because it's so funny. There's jokes in there. I just love it. Because it's like, I really went all out. Even on my other videos, I was like, it'll do. And obviously, I'll rate this video a 9.5 out of 10. I can't give it a 10 because there are some downsides to it, but it's my favorite video, hands down. Number one. So far, from the time of recording this, is my favorite number one video. So let's move on to the next video, shall we? The next video on this list is the TV problem, and I like this video for multiple different reasons. One of them being the Bulbasaur. In this video, Bulbasaur was so funny because all he would say is Bulbasaur. He would be like, he would just sit there and be like, Babysaur, Babysaur, and he wouldn't say anything else but Bulbasaur, and it was it was so funny to me. This is a good video. Not number one, will never be jinxed, but it was pretty good. I loved it. I give it like a solid 9, not a 9 point nothing, a solid 9. I love this video. This video is probably my favorite video of the year. No, it's not. It will never beat Jinx, but it's definitely up there in the top 5. Okay, so yeah, and just to point something out, because I forgot to mention it in the intro, there won't be any random numbers like not top 5 or top 10, just the videos in general. I might miss out on some videos because kind of iffy, but for the ones that I know I like or don't like will be in here. So on to the next one. The next video is titled Playtime 2. The reason why I like Playtime 2 as much as I did is because of how funny it was. If you don't know, Playtime is based off of SML, and on my old YouTube channel, I also had a 3 video series titled Playtime. Titled Playtime. And even though it is a copy, people always be like, bro, SML gonna sue you? No. Because SML, first of all, why would they pay attention to me out of everybody? Second of all, Logan said he doesn't have a problem with if you copy him, just if you add your own unique flow to it. And yes, I did copy some things word for word, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I ranked this video a solid, I'll give it a 7. A 7 only because it's not exactly my video. Because, first of all, it's not my idea, and I copied it from a whole nother YouTuber word for word. So, yeah, solid 7. Yeah, 7. On to the next one. Next up, we have Truth or Dare. What do I say about this one? This video, I don't like it only because of the ending and some of the jokes in here. Like, there is one funny scene in here where they literally beat Freddy and Foxy, literally go up to Chef Pee Pee and punch him in the face twice. This man just, what did he even do? But that's probably the only funny part, and the only reason I don't like the ending is because it was literally Foxy and Vanny literally sharing emotions, and I ain't like that. I was like, after I was done filming, I was like, oh man, that was so corny, man. But at the end of the day, I give it like a 7.5. It was alright. It could have been better. On to the next one. Frick. Next we have The Friends. This video was, it was something. Basically, this is the episode where Freddy, Vanny, and characters like that were introduced. It was alright. It wasn't as good because it was a lack of jokes, really. It was a major lack of jokes, and it just didn't make sense. Like, I didn't like it. I give it a 10, not a 10. No, not a 10. This video was not a 10. I'll give it like a 6. Because in the video, Vanny, any type of romance in any of my videos is corny, so that was the ending, corny. So, on to the next one. Next up, we have Foxy's anger problem. Foxy's anger problem was probably the worst videos I've ever filmed. First of all, if you watch the video, there was a joke in there that honestly I should have thought of better. Like, literally, the joke was so inappropriate. It wasn't like freaky. Well, actually it was, but it wasn't like a dirty joke. Like something that kids like under the age of 10 maybe wouldn't understand. It was so, and I was yelling so much in the video. This video never even needed to exist. I literally filmed, the only reason I filmed this video was because I was home alone and I just wanted to just make a video yelling. And this came to mind. Foxy's anger problem. And the video doesn't even start off with Foxy being angry. It starts off with him being sick, then going to the doctor, and then being angry. Not him being sick, and then the dude does whatever he does, and then he comes back, and then he's angry. I mean, sick. No, it's like the story was in reverse. Okay, I ain't like it. It sucked. I give it a 4, a solid 4. I'm sorry, this video it made a. Watch the video and afterwards, you could probably feel my pain. Cause that killed me. I'm sorry. It murdered me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Next up, we got Chef PP's birthday, and this video was okay. It wasn't bad. It was not bad. But the only reason I didn't like it because it was not funny at all. Like, literally, there's just one really corny, cringy joke of me singing in the video. And I did not like it. It sucked. I did not like it. Chef PP's birthday was terrible. It sucked. It sucked so bad. I did not like it. I'll give it like a 3 only because it isn't a bad video. It's just corny. On to the next one. Where do I even begin with this video? The form was it was terrible. It was poo-poo. It was doo-doo. It wasn't. I don't even remember what happened in the video. All I remember, this video also didn't even need to be needed, but I made it just so I could make this one specific joke in the video. And it wasn't even worth it. It wasn't. It was not worth it at all. I did not know what I was thinking. I'd give it a 2. I'll give it a 2. But before we get to the number 1 worst video that I have made, let's do some honorable mentions. I feel like every ranking video needs to have some honorable mentions, so let's do that. Let's get to some honorable mentions. Next up, we have the Christmas robber, and this video was not bad. It's definitely up there with Jinx. It's one of my favorites, and I feel like the reason why the video was as good as it is because it's actually the very first video that I ever scripted. This was the very first video that I scripted. It wasn't thought out. It wasn't just me randomly speaking. It was, I wrote down the lines. And shout out to my dad. He was in the video. So, yeah. And I do plan on making more videos with him. But I still have to think of the right time. Because I don't have any timing. And I also don't know how this video is going to work. But yeah, I'll give this one like a solid 9. I'll give it a solid 9. Solid 9. And the only reason I give it a solid 9 because the videos were just me terrible. Alright, so on to the next one. Just me thinking about it is funny. Next up we have Playtime 1 Rebooted. And the reason why it's called Rebooted is because it's rebooted from my old YouTube channel. It was rebooted into my YouTube channel that rebooted this video. If you didn't get the joke, you just did it. Frick. Oh my god, I stay stuttering. Anyway, this video wasn't bad. Could have been better. And just like the other one, it was from a whole nother person. Actually, the same person. So, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. Could have been better. I ain't gonna even lie. It could have been better. Yeah, on to that. I got nothing else to say. Next up, we have the lava lamp. And this video also didn't need to be needed. Do you get... Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, because if you notice, every video when I say it doesn't need to be needed always comes out trash. And so did this video. First of all, it's only 6 minutes long. Second of all, it's just terrible, unscripted, rushed. It's a 3, solid 3. And of course, It cannot be a ranking video of all of my videos if I don't include the very first video that I've ever made, which is Foxy's phone. And this video, it wasn't bad. I know I say that a lot, but it really wasn't, okay? It wasn't bad. Jokes could have landed just a tad bit better, but know what I'm saying? Couldn't. But hey, I'll cut myself some slack since it was not my very first video, but my very first video on the account. I'll cut myself a slack. I'll cut myself some slack and give it like a 7. 7.5. 7.5. On to the next one. Next up, we have Among Us. I know the game was old when I made this video, but I made it. First of all, shout out to my friend, Jojo. So that's not his real name. So even if I did say his real name, do you not know how many people have the exact same name as him? They won't know what I'm talking about. But shouts out to him for giving me the video idea. I'm not gonna mention his side piece, because she never helped me with anything. But, yeah. Let me take that back, because I know they're gonna be like, oh, so that's how you gonna do me, huh? It's gonna be a whole bunch of problems. So, I'll give this video a solid 9.1. And on to the last and final honorable mention. Okay, I know I said the final honorable mention, but I'm gonna mention this video just because I forgot. Foxy's school day was not bad. First, I like that it literally took place at, well, technically in my room, but still at school. And this was also a copied video, because if you notice, I slip up and say Jeffy in the video instead of Foxy, because I took it from SML, who owns Jeffy, who is the worst character that he has. But I ain't gonna open up that can of worms. It's for a whole nother day, whole nother video, whole nother reaction. Alright, so this video, I give it a 9.9. It's so close to 10. It's so close to being a 10, but now I know what you're saying. How did that video get higher than the Monty gets jinxed? First, I just love the jokes in there. The teacher was yelling, and I actually plan on making a reboot version of it, because I wish I could yell just a little bit louder, make it sound more realistic. But yeah, but on to the final honorable mention. Foxy's problem. Could have been good. But what have I been saying about most of these bad videos on here? Never should have been needed. And this video shouldn't have been needed either. Literally. We had these glass cups. I had some grape juice, and I just thought it would be funny if I made a video where Foxy pours some grape juice and everyone thinks it's wine and he shouldn't be drinking it, and the video just sucked. I ain't like it. I could have saved my storage with this video. Really could. And now that we've gotten over with all of the now that we are over with all of the honorable mentions, time to move on to the worst video, in my opinion, of all time on my YouTube channel. Let's dive on in. Now it's time to ask the $10 billion question. What's the worst video on my YouTube channel? In my opinion, it's the CIA glasses. The CIA glasses was such a lame video. I didn't even show it to nobody. The only way you can see that video is if you watch it on my YouTube channel. This video was horrible. It was terrible. And I'm hoping that 2023 videos are a lot smoother, a lot better. Cause man, this video here, there were barely any jokes. It sucked, and it just sucked. Okay, let me check something real quick. Yeah, and it's only 9 minutes. It's so bad I can't even explain how bad it is. The ending sucked. Like, it sucked so bad. It sucked. I don't even want to make a joke about it. That's how bad this video sucked. And I just can't do it. I cannot deal with this tomfoolery of a video. I could, just like with the other video, I could have saved my storage with this one. But I didn't. I decided to waste it. And that's it. That's all. My videos. Oh yeah, let me rank the video. Negative everything. It sucked. Negative everything to the bottom of my core. This video sucked. This video sucks so bad, it makes me go. This video sucks so bad, I have not watched it since I've made it. Other videos I would tend to go watch. Like, I was literally, before I started filming, I was watching Monty Gets Jinxed. I ain't even lying. And this video, I can save my time with watching it. It sucked. But that's all. Alright? I hope y'all like the ranking. And I might do something else at the end of the year. Or in the beginning of 2024. If we live to see that year. I will make a video of ranking my videos from 2023 all the way up to the end of the year. So, yeah. Took me about a year to get to like 200 videos. So, hopefully by the end of the year I have like 400. But I'll see y'all in my next video. Yeah. Bye. Signing out.